So, player number one is Kawhi Leonard, silent executioner, two-time NBA Finals MVP, dominant two-way player. Yes, he's been inconsistent because of injuries. Reggie Miller, the Garden Ghost, legendary MSU playoff performer, fearless three-point shooter, but never won an NBA title. Robert Horry, Big Shot Rob, seven-time NBA champion with countless clutch shots. Right, average 7 points per game career though. And last but not least is Damian Lillard, clutch scorer, seven-time NBA All-Star, 26.4 points per game in the playoffs. And no ring. All right, so you saw four of the most clutch players in NBA history right there on your screen. Now, all of you, I know you're sitting there and mulling around, but you need to all agree on the player that you will erase from history. You guys have 5 minutes. Go.
I'm in favor of Robert Horry. He's the only role player on that list. Everyone else was the cornerstone of their particular franchise.
Think I'm in favor.
On a ring.
Think I'm in favor of Dame Lillard. I know he's had a good career scoring wise, and he's hit some big shots, but those shots have been in the first round of the playoffs. He hasn't really never went to the NBA Finals, and so I think he was the only one in that list that's never been to an NBA Finals. So my vote would be Dame Lillard.
Yeah, I was leaning towards Dame Lillard too for the same reasons, except for I didn't realize the first round. But besides, doing this and hitting some big shots, that's about it. Most of the games didn't count as much. I mean, a couple times in the first round, but not further than that, like he said. So I'd have to give it to Dame Lillard. But I'm okay with Robert Horry too, because he was a role player, but he was more a specialist than a role player. I rank role player. I rank specialists a little bit higher than role players. That's just my mind.
I remember they tried to compare him to being the next Scottie Pippen in '94 when he was slimmer before he gained all that weight.
Yeah. Robert Horry?
Yeah. Remember they was trying to compare him, saying that he has the potential to be the next Scottie Pippen. I guess because of his length, and he was a good defender, but then over the years, he just got heavier. He started.
So it's Horry, Lillard, and Leonard, and who was the other one? I forgot.
Reggie Miller. So Kawhi
definitely not going to get rid of Reggie Miller.
And you're not going to get rid of Kawhi Leonard, even though he's the face of load management. And that's the one thing I hate about the game today is load management. But, he did win titles, and then he brought Toronto. So he had an NBA title north of the border. So you can't really erase that, or you don't want to. Big Shot Rob hit shots for many teams.
Won chips.
Including the Rockets and the Lakers. So, that shot against Sacramento off that missed rebound, that tap out, which propelled him.
I think that was game 6? No, 5. I think it was game 5.
Yeah, so I think, I don't know, Kawhi's good. I think Reggie Miller.
2 minutes.
Reggie Miller, I'm a homer. I'm a pacer to my core, so I can't tell the story of basketball without Reggie Miller.
Yeah, well, I'm not a pacer to my core. I can't stand the whole state of Indiana. But Reggie Miller is Reggie Miller, and I would never consider getting rid of him. No, he just what he brought to the game was just too important, and it's way more than Dame.
He stays. I wish Miller could play in this era. With all the threes that they shoot and the freedom, Reggie Miller never had that green light to jack up all them threes like how they do today. I could just imagine what we doing.
Well, Jeremy, you got to move off of Robert Horry.
No. Robert Horry is my pick to get off that list.
I know.
What's keeping
you gotta move off of Robert Horry and move to Dame. Remember, we have to agree. I'm trying to get us all to agree.
We got 24, 23 seconds to do it the easy way, or me and Sharon gonna take a trip
to Brooklyn. You'll show up.
No, I think it has to be Dame, because really outside of the first round, I mean, he did have that step back buzzer beater against OKC, but outside of that, I mean, he wouldn't be memorable if he didn't point at his wrist.
That's what I'm saying.
But he
said the same thing.
30 seconds. You have to agree.
But you got to remember, Robert Horry was the reason they won a couple of championships. No reason. He was more than a role player. He was a specialist that helped them win chips.
Especially for that back-to-back Rockets.
10 seconds.
Especially for that back-to-back
Come on, Jeremy. Come on over to the light. Come to the light.
Yeah, I guess Dame.
3 seconds. Come on, Jeremy. Dame.
Yeah, Dame.
All right. He said Dame.
All right. Y'all almost had a fight. Oh my god.
Man. All right, coach. All right.
We need to make I'm glad y'all weren't in the same room, because
you would have twisted his arm.
All right, so let's see. Hold on, let me remove this from the screen. Let's see who the machine picked. Anybody that, let's see, answer. Okay, here he goes. Come on, machine. Let's see.
Robert Horry's legacy is built on moments of consistent production. Though he won 7 championships and hit iconic shots, his role was never central to team success. Other stars carried the weight. His absence alters outcomes but not errors.
Not true.
In contrast, Kawhi's finals MVPs and 2019 run redefined Toronto and NBA parity. Reggie Miller is a foundational figure in modern NBA rivalries and clutch culture. Lillard's range, walk-offs, and mythos solidified him as a modern postseason killer. Result? Delete Robert Horry.
Nope. Hey, I'm gonna say something.
Always
AI got it wrong. AI got it wrong.
Stick to your guns. You guys tried to twist.
No,
Jeremy
we were right. We were right though, Trisha. AI is wrong. I'm sorry. They're not going to always be right. This is not iRobot. They're not always going to be right.
Jeremy, what do you have to say for the situation?
I'm glad the machine saw it my way originally. I don't know. The reason why I picked Robert Horry is because Dame, Reggie, and Kawhi, those were franchise players. Like, Robert Horry wasn't. Robert Horry was a role player, or Shannon said a specialist. But they wasn't building a team around Robert Horry. They built teams around the other three.